Summi Aunty!
Friendship is one of the most beautiful relationships in life. True friends stay with us through happiness as well as difficult times. They support us, guide us, and make our journey of life more meaningful. Today, I will share 3 short stories that show the true value of friendship. Let us listen and discover why friends are truly a relationship for life. The Two Beetles and the Sad Grasshopper. In a little jungle school, all the young animals and insects gathered every morning to learn and play. Among them were 2 cheerful beetle brothers, Benny and Bobo, and their best friend, Gino the grasshopper. One Sunday morning, the 3 friends were playing together after class. Gino was excitedly telling them about a song he had learnt. But Benny and Bobo were impatient. Instead of listening, they blurted out rashly, "Stop singing, Gino, you sound so silly." Their words stung. Gino's smile faded, and without saying another word, he hopped away quietly. At first, the beetles laughed, but when Gino did not return for lunch, they began to feel uneasy. That evening, when they reached home, their mother noticed their worried faces and asked what had happened. After hearing the story, she looked at them sternly. "Benny, Bobo, words can hurt just as much as sticks and stones. You must never make fun of your friends. Go and find Gino and don't come back until you've asked for his forgiveness." The Beetle brothers hung their heads in shame and set off into the jungle. First, they met Freddy the Frog by the pond. "Freddy, have you seen Gino the grasshopper?"
Yes, he hopped past here looking very sad. Try the tall grass near the river.
Next, they asked a pair of bright yellow butterflies fluttering nearby. "Have you seen Gino?"
We saw him resting under a leaf, but he hopped away when we called.
The brothers then spoke to the jungle birds perched on a tree. "Please, dear birds, do you know where our friend went?" The birds chirped.
He was sitting on that branch for a while, but he looked too unhappy to talk. Perhaps he's gone deeper into the meadow.
The beetles grew more worried. They searched high and low until finally, under a shady bush, they found Gino sitting all alone, staring at the ground.
"Gino!"
they cried together. But Gino didn't look up. "We are sorry," said Benny softly. "We should never have spoken to you like that." "Yes," added Bobo, "we didn't mean to hurt you. You are our best friend. Please forgive us." Gino looked at their guilty faces. After a pause, he smiled faintly. "I forgive you. But remember, friends should encourage each other, not make fun." The Beetle brothers hugged Gino tightly. They promised never to speak rashly again. From that day on, they listened to Gino's songs with joy and sometimes even sang along. The moral of the story is, words have power. They can hurt or heal. Always speak with kindness, because true friendship is built on respect and love. The name of the story is The Unhappy Tree. In a deep green jungle, there stood a tall, strong tree. Its branches spread wide, its leaves danced in the wind, and its roots dug firmly into the earth. From the outside, it looked like the happiest tree in the world. But inside, the tree was unhappy. Every day, little birds came to build their nests on its branches. They chirped loudly from morning till night. "Why do they have to make so much noise?" grumbled the tree. Squirrels ran up and down its trunk, hiding nuts and chasing each other. "They scratch my bark and make me restless," the tree complained. Sometimes playful monkeys would swing from its branches, laughing and jumping around. "Why can't they leave me in peace? I just want to stand quietly without anyone bothering me." Seasons passed, and slowly the birds, squirrels, and monkeys noticed the tree's unhappiness. One by one, they left in search of other trees. Soon, the once lively tree stood alone. Days turned into weeks. The jungle was filled with chirping, laughter, and life. But the unhappy tree was surrounded by silence. Without birds, its branches felt empty. Without squirrels, its trunk felt lonely. Without monkeys, the air around it felt dull. One night, a gentle breeze whispered to the tree, "Dear tree, don't you see? Life's joy is in sharing. The birds, the squirrels, and monkeys gave you company and purpose. Their happiness was your happiness too. Now that they are gone, you feel empty." The mighty tree realized its mistake. It had taken its friends for granted. It missed their songs, their play, and even their noise. With all its heart, the tree wished for them to return. The next morning, the birds came back singing happily. The squirrels returned, chattering cheerfully. The monkeys swung joyfully from its branches. The tree no longer complained. It welcomed them with open arms and branches. At last, the tree understood. True happiness comes not from being alone, but from sharing life with others. Hello children, Summi Aunty is back with another Panchatantra story for you. The name of the story is The Elephants and the Mice. There was a village that was abandoned by its people after it shattered post an earthquake. However, the mice living in the village decided to stay and make it their home. On the outskirts of this village, there was a lake where a herd of elephants visited regularly to bathe and drink water. Since the village was on the way to this lake, the elephants trampled the mice while walking there. So, the king of mice decided to meet the elephants. He told them, "Oh elephants, as you travel through the village, many mice are trampled. We will be very grateful if you could please consider changing your route. We will remember and return the favor when you are in need." The king elephant laughed. "We are giant elephants. What favor can you mice return? Nevertheless, we will honor your request and change our route." After a few days, the elephants got trapped and entangled in nets that were set up by hunters. They struggled hard to escape, but all in vain. The Elephant King remembered the promise made by the King of Mice. So he sent a fellow elephant who got lucky and was not trapped to ask the Mice King to come and help them. Soon, all the mice came and started nibbling at the nets and freed the elephants. The king of the elephants couldn't thank the mice enough. The moral of the story is, a friend in need is a friend indeed. Always be kind to people and grateful for their help. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to this channel for more stories.